Welcome to TechPrec video tutorials. Today we are going to look at chemistry's week 1 and cover salt analysis. In salt analysis, we are going to cover two questions as to how they behave with various cations. Let's look at potassium cyanide. When it is added to a solution X, it should give a reddish brown precipitate, and when more of it is added, it should form a brown solution. So you have to identify which is the cation which is associated with the compound X. Is it the two ions of iron, cobalt, or copper? I'll give you a hint. All the given cations will form a precipitate and a solution when excess of potassium cyanide is added. Now let's look at all the options. Let us consider the first one, which is iron 2. When iron 2 is mixed with potassium cyanide, it forms a solution. Initially, a yellowish brown precipitate is formed, and when more of it is added, it dissolves to form a solution which is in pale yellow color. This is not the one which we are looking for. However, let's look at the second option, which is iron 3. With iron 3, when potassium cyanide is added slowly, it forms a reddish brown precipitate, and if more of it is added, it does form a solution as well, but is it in brown color? It gives a yellow solution. Looking at these reactions, we get to know that this is also not the one or the right cation which is going to give us reddish brown precipitate and a brown solution. Now let's look at how it reacts with cobalt. With cobalt, it does gives us a reddish brown precipitate, a paste, and also dissolves with more of potassium cyanide to give us a brown solution. This is the right answer. However, let's look. Copper cation works with it. Before that, let's look at the reaction of how cobalt works. With copper, potassium cyanide gives us a yellow precipitate, which is not the one which we are looking for. And however, this precipitate quickly breaks down into a white paste and also gives out cyanogen as a byproduct. And when more of potassium cyanide is added, the precipitate gets dissolved, and which is not the one we are looking for. So our complete answer would be option. Looking at the second question, which is also of the similar pattern, we are going to add potassium iodide to a solution X again, wherein it should give us a black precipitate, and when more of it is added, it should give me an orange solution. Now looking at the cations, we have to identify which is the cation which forms this reaction. The correct answer is option A. The negative and positive ions form a covalent bond to give us a black precipitate, and when more of potassium iodide is added, it gives us a orange solution. So option A is the right answer.